All right, here we are with round one, and this I think I'm gonna play Abyssal Brute and Zombie Titan. The only question is whether I play Zombie Titan in the, or I'm sorry, Abyssal Brute in the side lane or not. I don't think I need to play it in the side lane. Well, no, there's no point. I can just block this with any of the other creatures I have that work pretty well with Abyssal Brute. So Zombie Titan goes over here. I'll just take 6 from this and then block it with a 6-power creature, which is really easy to find now that I have an Abyssal Brute in my deck. So I could block it with uh, Frankenbaum or Harbinger. I don't know which I'd rather block it with. Probably Harbinger, and then cast Grove Matriarch post combat, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I could also just block it with Grove Matriarch, because it's going to have 7 toughness. And unless this has 7 power, I can just kill it. Is he actually going to Voltron this early in the game? No, he's just Scourge Knighting to shrink my... I guess the Brute, right? Because then he could kill it for free. No, he shrinks the Titan. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to block with Grave Matriarch, because I think that's a little better. And then I'll play Harbinger of Spring over here, so it gets +2/+2 when my sapling dies. He can kill it with like a bunch of cards, including another Scourge Knights. But I think that's fine. I don't think I care too much about that. I wonder what I'm gonna cast this Ride of the Grimdawn on. I could play Ride of the Grimdawn on Abyssal Brute, but don't really get any huge value out of that. Unless this Zombie Dread Knight or this Zombie Titan actually trades with something. Because none of my creatures are really dying this turn. So it's probably better just play the Big Bad Bartok in a side lane, make it a 10/10 3-gen 1. And then just keep taking damage from Sharkblood Crusher or whatever he plays on top of it. Actually, if he plays something on top of it, I'll just block it with Abyssal Brute to take 4 damage off. I guess if he doesn't play anything on top, I can block it with Big Bad Bartok. But I'm pretty sure at this point he just plays something on top of it. I don't know. It just depends. I could play Grove Matriarch and Groot Meal just to shrink all his creatures' power. He's thinking a very long time. His hand must be very strong. Or very, very weak. Hopefully it's very, very weak. I really did not want to be Dejan. I'm tired of drafting Dejan. I also just don't enjoy playing it. Which is why I'm forcing Zombie Dread Knight decks so much. I'm like, man, Dejan suck. I hate drafting Dejan. I'm just gonna keep drafting Zombie Dread Knight. I love Zombie Dread Knight. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here and wait for him to come back. Alright, looks like he's playing multiple Sharkclaw Crushers and Chiselhard Archer, so that kills my Titan, and his creature lives, which is nice. Nice for him. I get a 7/7. I can block his guy with Big Bad Bartok, and then play... I guess I'll play Abyssal Brute, but I'm not super thrilled about it. I could play Abyssal Brute in the side lane, but I'll just block it. Chiselhard Hunter. It kills it, and I don't have to worry about playing it again. Have a Dread Knight, but I'm not using it with anything. At least I can block. I can play Etherwolves here and then play Dread Knight. At the very least, trade Dread Knight for Sharkclaw Crusher and play Etherwolves. He can have Deep Branch Prowler, this Harbinger of Spring to kill it, but otherwise it's kind of hard to kill. Because he didn't put a Sharkclaw Crusher in front of it. Okay, that just blocks it. It just chump blocks it. Okay, that card's pretty threatening. So I'm gonna play Dread Knight to kill his Sharkclaw Crusher. Trading Dread Knight for a creature is always pretty nice. I have regen creatures, right? So I've got 2 leveled Abyssal Roots, so I can take over the game with a Dread Knight. And then play other wolves. Hopefully one goes in front of the Contagion Lord, but it doesn't have to. And then this gets really big. So 11/6, I think. Yeah. Harbinger not that great. Level 2 onwards, Harbinger's not that strong. But it's still an 8/8, which is better than playing the spell. I could play Bartok and Harbinger, and they're both 11/11s at rank 3. But at least Harbinger can get bigger, right? Big Bad Bartok just garbage. But Harbinger is fine. So he probably goes to combat, and oh no. So sacrifice the Contagion Fiend, and then shrink all my creatures. But then he gets 2 creatures. Or 2 plays, I mean. Let's see what he does with it. Let's see. So if he shrinks all my creatures, then this still trades, right? It's a 4/5, so it's not enough damage to kill the wolf, so they'll just trade next turn. Stygian Lotus kills one of my creatures? Yeah, just one of them. And then what's his next play? So yeah, shrink all my creatures. And then... Nothing? Hello? Are you okay? Chisel Hunter. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna block it with, I guess Big Bad Bartok? Or maybe I just don't block it. Maybe I just play two level 2 creatures. And block it with my level 1s later in the game. Actually, no, I probably can't afford to do that. I'll just block it with a Harbinger and then block it with a level 1 creature. I'd rather keep the 10/10 Bartok around. Because it's pretty unlikely I'm going to be having to draw. I'm going to draw cards that can work with Harbinger Spring. I only have one Etherwolves left, and everything else is not good. I've got a Grove Matriarch, but it's pretty mediocre. So I'm just going to cast it to block, and then play... this hand is not very good. If he doesn't block the Bartok, I can play Rite of the Grimgaunt on it. Yeah, okay, so this is what I do. Actually, my Rite of the Grimgaunt's not very good. But it does give +2/+2. That's a lot better than all the other things I've got going on for me. He's playing Utera and he has Stygian Lotus. I guess I'll level Glen Reaper Witch. Right? Yeah, I think that's for the best. And then I'll play Rite of the Grimgaunt on this card and make it a 12/12. Which none of his creatures can actually kill. That I've seen so far. Okay, there's a Dread Knight, and I've got nothing to do with it. So I'm assuming he replaces his Crusher, in which case I'll just chump. I'll chump whatever the creature is now with a Grove Matriarch, and then play Dread Knight somewhere empty. So that dies. If he has a Group Meal, then they trade. But yeah, okay. Group Meal's not amazing, like, because he doesn't get to play a creature. And I get to kill both of his guys. He's like spending 2 cards to do one of my creatures, basically. Because I would trade for this anyway. So we go Grove Matriarch in the middle lane. I don't actually have any Scourge Knights, but I can pretend I do. I only drew one Abyssal Brute. It would have been nice to draw both of them. Well, I can play Abyssal Brute and Rot Fiend. That's way better than Abyssal Brute Twin Strength, or Abyssal Brute Hive Embers even. Because I'm going to need the regen to help make my other cards playable, because my level 3s kind of suck. I can play Rot Fiend in front of Shurtlook Crusher. He hasn't actually replaced this with anything yet. Okay, why is he playing cards in side lanes? He knows I have 2 level 2 Abyssal Brutes. Like, there's no reason to play this in front of a side lane. If he doesn't want to block the Matriarch, he can put it in an empty lane. But blocking this isn't very good. Unless he wants to pump it, but I don't know what pumps are for. Wait, do I have 2 Rite of the Grimgaunts? Oh my! I actually have 2 Rite of the Grimgaunts. Okay, because I drew this right, and I'm like, wait, wasn't this level 2? What happened? But it actually is only a level 1. So a Stygian Lotus for just 1 extra creature? That's kind of weird. I assume he replaces the Crusher. Oh no. Well, I can never predict what this guy's gonna do. So let's play Rot Fiend, because, does something. And then post-combat, play Harbinger, where that Rot Fiend was. Actually, the Rot Fiend lives, so I don't even have to do that. Next turn I can play Hive Empress and poison him. Play Rite of the Grimgaunt on my Harbinger, maybe? Or I'll probably play Rite of the Grimgaunt, whatever he doesn't block. Unless it's Rot Fiend. Rot Fiend's not amazing to play with Rite of the Grimgaunt, because every creature he puts in front of it just gets -3/-3, which is a lot more than the Rite of the Grimgaunt can give. So I'm fine putting it on pretty much any creature, but I hope to put it on Harbinger of Spring. It's only an 11/11, so it's pretty easy to block. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Yeah, so we're definitely putting on an Harbinger. This kills... Okay, so we'll play Rite of the Grimgaunt on Harbinger. It gets +4/+4 right now. Go to combat, and then play Hive Empress post-combat in front of the Scourge Knights to kill the Scourge Knights, and then poison him for 2. He's at 36, or 34, so poison 2 is really strong. And then I play Abyssal Brute in the side lane, and then something else in the side lane, maybe Crusher. I could have played Hive Empress in the Sapling lane, that actually might have been better, but I would have rather, I think, killed the... Oh, there we go. There's this one creature that deals with my Harbinger. And then the Contagion Lord. Okay. So I'm in a bit of trouble. Looks like I'm going to cast Abyssal Brute here, and then I guess I can just take damage from Contagion Lord, though I don't really need to. If I can get a good solid hit on him, that's going to be strong, but I don't think I can do that just yet. So let's play Grove Matriarch and just get a Seedling. Next turn I'll play 2 creatures and hopefully kill the Contagion Lord. Big Bad Bartok in a side lane, not too great. Didn't draw the Dread Knight, which is what I was hoping for. Drawing the Dread Knight would have been excellent there. Though Big Bad Bartok prevents me from drawing anything but him, so you kind of have to just deal sometimes. Still, Big Bad Bartok's a 14/14 with Abyssal Brute's help. And then I can cast Etherwolves, maybe. Hopefully, I'm like praying he sacrifices Contagion Lord. Though it's almost certainly the wrong play. Because I can't kill this card. Yeah, but I only have 3 cards in my deck that can kill it anyway. The Glimmer Witch, the Grove Matriarch, and the Zombie Dread Knight. Plunder Imp actually takes my Ossuary Spirit, or the Blight Walker. Probably better to take the Blight Walker. Though it honestly doesn't matter too much. What I can do is then... Okay, this is actually a really weak turn. The only thing that makes the turn better for me is he sacrifices the Contagion Lord and plays like a level 2 card. Oh my goodness, it's happening. Come on, no level 3, no level 3. Well, that one's not the worst. Because now I can play Big Bad Bartok, and it's a 14/14, which needs to play 3 creatures in front of Spin Drive to make it work. Now I can play... I guess Etherwolves. Hope to block the Shark-Claw Crusher. If not, he has to block them because, you know, he's a 26. Though I don't actually want to block the Shark-Claw Crusher. It just helps preserve my life total. So 14/14, which means he needs 3 creatures or a removal spell, or 1 creature and a level 3 group meal. That would kill it, right? Because it would go 10 and then +4 is 14. And then I can play, if he does kill it, I get to play Abyssal Brute. Probably playing Dr. Frankenbaum and Zithian Rotfiend, because Dr. Frankenbaum would deal 2 damage to him, which is a turn of poison at this rate. And I can play Dr. Frankenbaum to kill the Shark-Claw Crusher if he doesn't replace it. And if he does replace it, then I can just jam a Rotfiend in front of it. I don't know, it's kind of up in the air right now. I've got a lot of things I can do. I'm doing pretty good damage to him with this poison, so every turn gets closer and closer to each of my creatures being lethal. Because he can't really afford to take any damage. But I can't afford to let him get board control either. Because the poison's not that strong. So this kills my Brute. And I play a replacement Brute. And then this doesn't kill... I mean, it kills this creature, but I get to deal 14 to him, which is almost his entire health. So what I can do now is play Brute here to kill his Rotfiend. Or actually, let's play Brute in the side lane. Make it a 9/9. And then play Rotfiend here to kill this. He goes to 8, which means he's dead in 3 turns. Then I can play Zombie, or I guess, yeah, he just loses. Just concedes. Okay, sweet. We're 1-0 right now.